In this video, I'm going to be sharing some study tips that I use and some that I'm going to be planning to use this upcoming school year. Study tip number 1 is to discover your learning style. Discovering your learning style makes it easier for you to be able to learn and understand what's being taught. So for example I do chemistry, and one way that I learned alpha particles is by watching videos. I literally watched the video once through and then I watched the video again and then took notes. That was so easy for me. I was able to understand the thing that I was learning much easier. The second study tip is to pick a time and place to study. So I used to study at home and it was okay, like my grades were fine, but entering grade 11 and doing ATA this year, I decided to not be studying at home and be studying at the library instead. On Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays after school, I go to the library. Sometimes I go with my sister, sometimes I go by myself, and recently in the past couple of weeks I've been coming with my friends. As much as a good idea that sounds, I don't like it. I feel like I don't do as much work as I usually do by myself when I'm with my friends. So I definitely am going to try and study by myself because I just do a lot more work by myself. Study tip number 3 is to plan what you're going to be studying for each day that you choose to be studying. So for example, I study on Monday, Wednesdays and Thursdays. So on Monday, the subjects that I study are maths and biology and sometimes chemistry, depending on if I don't understand what was taught on Friday. And then on Wednesdays, I do English, math and chemistry because that's what I had on Tuesday. But since I don't practice on Tuesday, I make up for that time on Wednesday. And because Wednesday is my free day, I don't really do any classes. I do one class for that whole day. I tend to substitute what I learned on Tuesday and study on that day. And then on Friday, I kind of mix what I learned on Thursday and what I learned on Friday, and I kind of use that day to catch up on any work. So if I have assessment from English, assessment from chemistry or biology, that's what I do on Friday, and just extra homework that other teachers may give us. The fourth study tip is if you're struggling in something or don't understand something and the teacher is teaching it, definitely ask for help because this will help you be able to voice what you don't understand, able to recognize what you don't understand. And also, if you have people in class that don't like to speak out as much and you have that little bit of confidence to be able to speak out when you don't have help, someone else might have the exact same question and you're going to be helping yourself as well as someone else. Study tip number 4 is to set goals for what you're going to be studying for the day or for the week as well as for the year. So some goals that I personally set for today, I went studying today, and the goal was for me to study for my math and bio test. So the goal was for me to study and at least understand specifically maths, because I do struggle in maths a little bit more than I struggle with biology. And a year goal that I have for myself, that I'm setting for myself, is to get a B or maintain a B in math throughout the whole year or higher. And for biology and chemistry is to either maintain an A or maintain a B. I don't really set myself high goals. I try and say something that I know I can maintain and something that's going to be easy for me to get and not stress myself too much about it. Something I just want to add in for health purposes is to take a break when studying. I feel like we get caught up in trying to get the perfect grade, with school and all. But when you find yourself studying for longer than an hour at least, literally stand up, walk around the room, take a break, stretch, and then go back to studying. There's no point studying for long hours if your body is not feeling good, because all your hard work is going to end up you being sick for finals and you not being able to take the test, and no one wants that. I hope that you guys liked these tips that I gave. If you guys have any more tips that you'd like to share, please leave that in the comment down below. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content from me. Bye.